Hey everybody, welcome to Mr. B Clothing here at 1995 Northwest 86th Street, gorgeous Clive, Iowa. Chris Williams joined by Tim Sitzmann as we're going to keep rolling with Sitzmann's picks. It's an annual tradition here at CycloneFanatic.com. Tim, we got a couple of big games today, but big stuff going on at Mr. B's as well.
There's a lot going on at Mr. B's. We're on sale for our summer sale going on right now. We still have great selection, and as in everything, the first come first. Your best picks are right now.
Yep.
So you got to get in here. But I'll just give you a little heads up. Next weekend, not this coming, but the 2nd, 3rd, and 4th is our annual tent sale that's going to be out in front of the store. That's when the last of the sale happens, and that's when the big buys come. But for those of you who can't wait, come in. There's some specials. You get the best picks of what we have left. But next weekend's a big deal. We'll talk about that a little more next weekend.
All right. I'd encourage you to get here on Friday before the big swing on Saturday.
Absolutely, and it's easier to get attention, and our sales staff loves to help you and get you in the right fit, the right opportunity. We have tailors that are unbelievably good and get it out for you. So we encourage you to come in early. We'd love to have all you fanatics come in and say hello.
Boy, that tent sale too. I mean, they might as well just shut down 86th Street.
It gets busy.
People are just going crazy.
It gets busy, and that's the first weekend in August. Believe it or not, it's going to be August. Hey, and by the way, the hot weather seems to be over. It's a beautiful day. Come out and see us.
Come on by. Yep. Mr. B Clothing. All right, we're doing our picks. Tim.
Wow, I've got the 7-5 record laid out there to begin with, and we're getting down.
You got some work to do now.
We got some big work, and it looks like the games get tougher. We knew that, didn't we?
They do. The schedule sets up where it gets more difficult for Iowa State the longer the season goes on. You have Iowa State starting off 5-3 with Oklahoma and a road trip to Texas coming up next.
Well, as we talked about, I think earlier in starting the schedule and what the picks were that. You got to pick a Paul Rhodes special upset. A couple of years ago he started out with beating Nebraska, and then the Oklahoma State victory last year. Who's ever going to forget that? Now I got Oklahoma as the big upset.
Whoa!
This year. The Sooners are coming.
You're swinging for the fences, Tim.
Yeah, absolutely. The Sooners are coming in with Bobby Stoops into Jack Trice, and I think they're going to go away a little sad.
Wow, that's a big pick.
It's a big pick.
I didn't see that coming. I thought you would punt and maybe pick the West Virginia game.
Well, it's a thought, but I think that this is the upset. This is the upset day.
And that would be, because chances are, there's a good chance Oklahoma's undefeated, playing for right to play for the national championship at that point. So Iowa State would make some big time history 2 years in a row.
Well, we saw it with Oklahoma State last year, and I think that state Oklahoma's got it. We got our eyes on it, and I think. If this happens, and it's certainly a long shot. There's long shots all the time. It could be such a thing that 7-5 record changes.
Maybe it goes to 8-4.
8-4.
You're going to have some good quarterback play for that to happen.
Yes,
but you got a couple guys to pick from. Then you got to go to Texas. This is tricky. You're picking which could possibly be one of the biggest wins in school history, and then you got to go on the road to what I think will be an elite defense with the Texas Longhorns.
I do too. I also think that we played well at Texas Stadium down there. We played
a couple years ago. Remember Arnaud led them to the victory.
We played very tough down there. Unfortunately, after that great upset that we were going to have with Oklahoma, I see a little letdown.
I believe it.
And getting on the road and that, I think it's going to be a closer game than you think.
Yeah.
But I think Texas will prevail down at home.
Texas offense is a little bit. There's some question marks around it. They have a new coordinator. Of course, their old one is now at the University of Iowa.
Right.
Some questions there. I think their defense, I agree with you, though. I think Texas wins that football game. They make it very hard on whoever that Iowa State quarterback is. So, okay, Tim, through the first 10 games of the season, you've got the Cyclones at 6-4. They're going to a bowl game for the 4th time.
Yes.
For the 3rd time, that would be in the Paul Rhodes era.
Right.
And then next week, we're going to have to pick at Kansas and West Virginia, a game that's going to be on Black Friday this year.
Isn't that fun?
That messes you up.
Yeah, isn't that fun?
But it'll be a fun day here at Mr. B's with the Iowa-Nebraska game at 11, and then Iowa State. And
it's kind of funny in our industry that we all look at Black Friday as the big day. In our specialty store that we have, Black Friday is a great day, but it's not the day. As we lead into Christmas, it gets bigger.
Really?
Because they go out and do all their. They get their computers and their TVs.
Go to Best Buy at 5 a.m.
Yeah, they do that kind of stuff, and they come to us for their dads and their uncles and their kids and stuff as they get closer to Christmas. But we'll have our shelves will be stocked full for fall. It'll be fun.
You'll have that TV on too.
Yeah, we'll have the TV on, but Black Friday's going to be something with the Hawkeyes on early and Iowa State, and what a great thing for the state of Iowa to be on TV all through the day on the Friday after Thanksgiving.
Pretty neat. I can't wait for it. Tim, thank you. I hope you're right about the Oklahoma pick, buddy.
Well, you know, that's a big step, but if that comes true, I think we have it'll be a great day up at Ames because we'll be bowl eligible.
Well, that's why we like Tim Sitzmann. He tells us what he thinks, and he thinks the Clones are going to beat Kansas State this year. He thinks
I think that they can get Kansas State, and it's nice to see them coming up in the Big 12, where I think they're going to be competitive in a lot of these games.
I hope you're right. Hey, everybody, this weekend we got big sales going on here at Mr. B Clothing, 1995 Northwest 86th Street in Clive. Get here early. You don't want things to be picked over. Don't come at Saturday at 2 o'clock. Get in here on Friday afternoon.
There's still great shirts and pants and suits and sport coats. It's time for you to come in and take a look at what we have on sale. And don't forget, next weekend is our annual tent sale that you can't miss.
It's the big one.
You can't miss.
For Tim Sitzmann, I'm Chris Williams. So long, everybody, and as always, thanks for watching.